ring and fire's breath, we forge our bonds and cheat the death. Through storm and snow, we build, we stand, one realm, one heart, one working hand. Axes rise, but not in war. They build the homes we're fighting for. With every stone and every tree, the realms of Asgard rise with me. Hey ya, shields in line, brothers, sisters, we bind with time. From hearth to hall, from field to fjord, we stand as one, the realms of Asgard. We do not kneel, we do not break. The gods watch o'er each move we make. Through forge and farm, through sea and sky, together we endure, we thrive. The mead is poured for deeds we've done, and for the battles yet to come. But not with blood, our fight is peace, to help, to heal and never cease. Hey ya, shields in line, brothers, sisters, we bind with time. Stone by stone and sword to God, we build our fate in Asgard's yard. Hey ya, rise as one, neath moon and sun. Our work is done, through flame and frost we keep the guard. We are the realms of Asgard. No soul is cast aside, no kin left behind. Each voice a verse, each hand a line. We write our saga in deeds, not words. With unity, stronger than Odin's birds. Hey ya, stand with pride, with hearts of fire and eyes open wide. Raise the banner, sound the horn, the realms of Asgard are reborn. Hey ya, realms arise, bound by honor, oaths and skies. Together strong, forever starred, we are the realms of Asgard. Of the storm call the brave. Ravens above a circle low, watching the blood of the fjordlands flow. Brothers and sisters, stand as one. Steel in our hands, hearts like the sun. Hold the shield wall. Let the thunder shake the sky. Hold the shield wall. We will stand, we will call to fate. Side by side we guard the gate. Though shadows come, our spirits stand tall. For honor binds the mighty wall. Hold the shield wall as the skies begin to roar. Hold the shield wall. We are legends evermore. In the saga's fire we give our all. Raise your shield and hold the wall. Hold the shield 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 wall.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start now. Cool. All right. We are live on Twitch right now, so if you follow us on Twitch, you will see us live there. This is the quarter for Town Hall meeting. Oh, we're reversed. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and get started uh, right about now. I think we have everybody in here. We are missing one or two people, but hopefully they'll be able to join in. So I'll go ahead and get started. So, as you all know, it's been a crazy year for our organization. There's been a lot of really interesting things that have happened. Um, we have grown um, not just from Division Two side, but to the Division One side. We're going to be talking about all that. We do have a full agenda, and we do have a partnership announcement as well tonight. So we'll be getting into all these details. But I kind of just wanted to start with our mission. We strive to cultivate an environment centered around camaraderie, fun, and mutual respect, improving mental health, and fostering a space where people can talk and no longer feel alone. We want to stop the stigma surrounding mental health. At Troa Inc., we believe that every person deserves to feel seen, heard, and supported. Our organization stands on a foundation built from compassion, integrity, and the unwavering pursuit of mental wellness. These core values define who we are, how we serve, and how we strive to bring to the world every day. So that is our actual mission. That is on our website. That is pretty much plastered everywhere that you know us on social or anywhere that you see the word Troa. The big, and then we also have our promise, which are the core values of communication, honesty, trust, respect, and empowerment. They serve as the moral compasses of Troa Inc. They guide our mission to build a compassionate, inclusive community that promotes mental wellness and understanding for all. By living these values daily, Troa Inc. strives to be the light for those seeking hope, healing, and belonging. So with the opening, we do these every month with the town hall, but this is a really special town hall because it's the end of the year, it's the Christmas season, it's the Hanukkah season. It's all that stuff, right? And we as an organization have a lot uh, to be happy about of what we have accomplished and what we have done this year. So we will open the town hall by welcoming everyone, uh, and thank you very much all for taking these next 2 hours to hear us all talk up here, and to talk about all of the wonderful things that this organization does. So I'll let Randall and Austin go next.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like we've got a wide plethora of individuals in here tonight. It's good to see everybody. And I'm excited to get all this information out to y'all, of course, as the uh, chief of strategy and impact that we have accomplished so much this year and get some of this information out to y'all that some of you may not know. So, but welcome, Austin.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Excited for the announcements that we have for y'all. Excited to announce this new partnership. Um, I think this partnership is going to be very beneficial for everyone. Benefits benefits civilians and veterans alike. It's going to be great. I just want to let every one of you guys know that from the bottom of my heart, I know speaking for Mark and Randall, we really appreciate you guys sticking by us and sticking with Troa and just being here to support the mission. So we really appreciate it. We love you guys.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this without any objections from Mark. We're going to talk about the impact of the mission and community appreciation, or yes, appreciation. So this year alone, uh, the community that we have surrounding us here on the Discord and our business side, the nonprofit side in the physical world, we've been able to save 7 lives. Those are 7 bodies that at one point had maybe not necessarily a full plan, but had the ideations to take what we call the forever nap. And thankfully, they are still with us today. We've done our checkups with them. We work with them as much as we can. And we continue to push that stopping the stigma, talking about mental health, talking about what's ailing us. And that with the community members in the Discord and in the real world have been able to help people. And that is hard numbers. So that is what helps us every day. In addition to that, our team has provided over 90 hours of direct crisis intervention and follow up support, like I was saying earlier. And it is recognizing the real impact of our staff, volunteers, and partners and community members. TROA is not just talking about mental health, we're actively living and breathing our mission every day. And that's what we want to keep doing moving forward through the next year. And understand we're still a baby in the realm of 501c3s. We have just started to build. And we hope that we can make this impact even greater as we move into 2026 and continuing to stop that stigma.
Yeah, so I echo what Randall just said. I mean, guys, that's 7 lives that this organization is, we have saved. Like it is, I would have never dreamed that we would be doing crisis intervention and doing this kind of work. This is mission work, and it really does fill my heart. It does fill Austin's, and it does fill Randall's to know that we were able to intervene in a good manner and be able to bring those individuals back. And that's going to lead us into our next topic, which is going to be the 2026 program expansion and ambassador program launch. So, you guys have been hearing a lot about the ambassador program. and how it's going to work and how we're going to do it. Well, guess what? It's here, and it starts January 1st, 2026. There will be three other programs that will be launched that we'll be announcing here shortly. But the ambassador program is going to be a regional based program where we are going to be implementing individuals that live in technically anywhere in the world, but we'll probably start in the US because we have a lot of US individuals. We do have German, we do have worldwide as well. But if you want to be a part of the ambassador program, please either let us know in the comments in the Discord. And what that would entail is that you need to give us your city and your state. That way, we can apply for grants in your city and or state to help the mission. And it also allows you to be a individual that will speak on the behalf of TROA. And we're very excited about this. We know that this is going to shake the ground a lot next year as we do face to face interactions. So when I say face-to-face interactions, I'm talking we will no longer just be on the internet. We kind of really haven't been this year. We've been paving the ground. We've been getting prepared, to do these person-to-person interactions. So I want to thank everybody that has been a part of this building of this program. Anam is one of those individuals. You're going to hear from her later. But we're very excited about this. Um, in with the encouragement and with everything that we have going on with partners, engaging with the local communities, help to raise awareness about mental health and do stigma reduction. This outreach and educational program will be completely based with no political affiliations. Um, we don't care about the politics aspect. Together, we just want to continue to fight and stop the stigma. That is exactly what we want to do. And if Austin and Randall want to say something, they can. But we are gung ho right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
go ahead,
With the
Austin.
ambassador program, I think um, it's going to definitely allow us to expand our reach, expand our impact. Um, Not just, it's going to take us from online, but it's going to move us into the communities, into local communities. It's going to allow us to take our mental health programs and put boots on the ground and move us face to face. So right now we're communicating via cam. We're live streaming to Twitch. We're going to put that, on Spotify, YouTube, Apple. Um, but with this ambassador program, we can now take that and get face to face with people, one on ones with people, and let TROA really become that family to people. Let that community really open up. So I think that's going to be a great thing. Randall, if you
Yeah,
have some words
and
about it.
another thing too is like me and my wife Michelle, i.e., baby mama here on Discord, is we're already taking those steps. She has been diligently working with Fort Jackson command structure and also between myself and talking to other vets here in my state. We have been able to reach a good bit of people. Like recently, my VFW post junior commander has joined our Discord, um, and we're trying to get him into the gaming side of things. But I've been talking to my local post and trying to work on that promise with one of our other partners, is that trying to help vets and bring in that younger generation to continue that overall mission for veterans, but also for people, for their families. And that is where me and my wife have been trying to already initiate this ambassador program here in South Carolina. So
So with that being said, I want to take a minute and welcome all the new quarter four new team members that have joined TROA. With these new team members, it ranges from moderators and the Division II gaming section, ranges from board members, uh, project project manager, directors. We really have added in quarter four a wide span of team members, and
It's been huge.
it really has made a huge impact in the progress that we have made. Social media manager, um, we've taken on social media, gone from a very small base to now just huge impact.
Well, not
So,
only that,
very excited.
we've also grown here on Twitch that we're live streaming to. We're now at 70 followers on Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, please feel free to go follow us on there, Troa Inc. And all our socials are the same as well, except for the podcast. But everything is Troa Inc. on Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, and then of course Raven's Whispers across the 9 realms for our podcast. But guys, it's thanks to, even though she's had some strifes and some health issues, she has done her due diligence to make every effort to help us expand. And our content team has been amazing. So we hope that in 2026, and our drive is to help build that out more as well, so they can all have help.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, we'd like to welcome, excuse me, Alex, Brian, Anam, Amber, Chris, Kaylee, and Austin to the team. So
And
everybody,
Melissa,
please
don't
welcome.
don't forget Melissa,
And Melissa, sorry,
our recent one. Yeah.
our most recent, yes. So everybody, if everybody
Forgot
wasn't,
her?
I actually, it's not on the list, but
No excuses.
yes, I did forget her. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and
Yeah, welcome everyone.
and again, just to kind of emphasize, this is a reach that goes from helping out on different gaming servers and here in the digital world on Discord, to content creation, to program developments and SOPs, finance, and then also a very prestigious board member who is also on our board now, and our treasurer, Chris, and also a good friend of mine from my time in the military. But that we have spanned so much, and now it's time going into 2026 that we're going to be building out these teams to make them run more efficiently. But also talking
Yeah.
about growing. Oh, what you got, Mark?
Shay always says we're always in meeting after meeting after meeting. This is why we're in meeting after meeting, Shay. We are growing faster than we can keep up with. And that oh, that's not mine. That's Austin's or Randall's.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, no, growing is definitely a thing. And talking about the meetings, like even the wife said before this town hall, she's like, I can't tell if it's a meeting, if I need to be a part of it, or if it's just a talk that you're having with the guys. And it gets confusing for a lot of people, especially like I joined the Discord right before the meeting when Mark left, and they're like, wait, I thought he was leaving to have a meeting with you. And that was just us getting prepped and whatnot. So it was kind of funny. But again, talking about expansion, currently we're sitting here with, we're in the verge of 4 partnerships. And I say the verge of 4 partnerships because one of them will be speaking at the end to everybody and getting some more information on what we are working on as our next partnership to close out the 2025 year. So right now we've got MMO Interactive, which MC Shay, Fat Cat, as he's known on the air, is a internet radio or online radio that is constantly streaming music and is available at mmo-interactive.com, right? And yes, they're actually live right now too. So if you go to their website, you can always check them out. And they're also linked to our partner discords as well. We've got the VFW and CTG. So CTG stands for Combat Tested Gaming. For those that don't know, they are on Twitch and they have their own Discord, and they are essentially a subsidiary right now with the VFW. And then, of course, we've got PvE Paradise, which has been a wonderful group that has helped a lot of people find a space to game and commute and just kind of build a community. So they've done very well. And then our final partnership that we're hoping to get all the wonderful agreements and get everything signed out, which will be speaking later, is the Millier Group. So we have representatives from them here tonight and in the Discord, and they will be getting about 10-15 minutes to kind of give you a quick presentation and talk about what they are about. All right.
All right, and with that, we're going to lead into the fun, wonderful life of HR world. Give you a little update on compliance, safety training, and governance, and moving into the 2026 year. So compliance and safety remain a top organizational priority moving into 2026. This includes continued emphasis on HIPAA awareness, data protection, and ethical governance across all operations. Training and accreditations will be at the top of Trilla's priority list in 2026 to ensure consistency and professionalism and safety across all teams. So that includes all mental health programs, the ambassador program, mental health advocates. We are seriously looking into all training programs, all accreditations. And it's a top priority for us. Additionally, I-9 verification and background checks will be implemented across Division 1 and Division 2 roles as appropriate based on access and responsibility. These measures are being implemented to protect our community, volunteers, partners, and the organization, while ensuring TROA operates responsibly and in compliance with federal and state applicable laws. So,
Man, if that wasn't an HR brief, I don't know what was. Holy crap. He actually acted like HR. Good job.
Man, he's getting it now.
take the HR hat. Take the HR hat off.
um, to back give a little more context. You know, as a nonprofit organization, we're required to have certain federal implementations, and one of those is immigration, and one of those is tracking employees. And we were going to do it back in October, November-ish, but I got yelled at because it was too quick. So we pushed it to January.
That was my fault.
And,
I yelled at him.
We, you know, as a lot of you know, I don't work in weeks. I work in days, or however it's pronounced. But there's just so much that we have to do, and that was a very good briefing. But we're going to be a lot more professional next year, and that's all I got to say about it. And Randall's going to talk about our next program.
Well, a couple of different programs actually, but these are going to be mostly veteran centered. And what these are going to be some programs that we're trying to get started and build out throughout the next year. Now, this, of course, is not going to be the only thing that we focus on. This is just going to be an added bonus to what we are already trying to do. But like I said, a lot of these are going to be centered around vets, as we are an organization right now that is roughly 85 to 90% veteran filled. So our community members that are in the gaming space and in the real space are veterans. And so we're going to try to accommodate that. And we've got a few programs that I'm going to outline and just kind of go over. And yeah, so let's start out with Veteran Crisis Advocates, where it's responding to incoming mental health alerts through our support portal, which is still being kind of get all the bugs worked out in it so we can test it beginning of next year and also get it up and running. But it also follows crisis response scripts and also escalation rules that will all be set in place before we get this thing out and rolling. Another program, of course, is peer support for veterans, and that's going to be excuse me, words are stumbling over myself now. But it's going to have responsibilities for veteran volunteers who are trained to support fellow veterans in non-crisis settings, where they participate in vet seeking vets, mentor and support, help host game nights, support groups, and wellness events. Now, this necessarily won't be live streamed. This will be stuff that we can either do here in Discord or in our Google Meets sections, so that we can still have a somewhat face-to-face interaction and be able to see what is going on with people to allow that and to identify those early warning signs for the other programs. And then, like I said, the Vet Seeking Vets program, which is going to be used as a bonding and peer connection program for vets. And then also for someone who wants to understand weekly check-ins, growing with gaming partners, a safe space to decompress. We already have something similar to that is in the Discord now, which is the vet section that, other than a handful of people, as far as the administrative group, is only accessible to veterans who are verified through myself and are hopefully future program or process that will be more anonymous to the information that's shared. But right now, I'm the approving authority. And then we've got the Vets Helping Vets is getting support and mentorship with resource navigation, and i.e. through VA benefits, trying to help younger vets or even older vets navigate the ever painful VA process, but also getting in connection with local VSOs or veteran service officers to help you navigate the legal and beneficial side of the VA and other things. Mental health advocacy, job support, and resumes, life skills, because a lot of active duty individuals spend their entire life from essentially their late teens until their 40s or more and don't have those civilian life skills. So this program will assist with that from their peers that have served as well. Accountability partners for sobriety, PTSD triggers, and coping tools. And then, of course, as we've always had, gaming as a therapy group, using sessions of gaming in various different games to help other vets get through tough times. And then one of the last ones that it will kind of just mention is the Crisis Intervention Program. Now, we also understand that we are not a medical provider. We cannot give medical advice like the emergency rooms or their licensed therapists can. However, we can give you tools that we've experienced or others have experienced to get through and past those suicidal thoughts, those PTSD triggers, or even panic attacks, emotional breakdowns, self harm concerns, and isolation and disassociation. That we can do. And that's what we always have tried to do going forward and beyond.
Okay. I'm going to add a little bit onto this veteran program. So the veteran program is also going to be, we're going to start establishing connections with the VA next year. We already know where we can find the actual local VA suicide prevention coordinator contact list on, I believe it's 211. We're going to be looking at, getting some SROs, which are the VA suicide risk officers and prevention team aboard with us. We're going to be looking at the community VA outreach programs. We're also going to be looking for accredited service officers, which are VSOs. So any of our veterans that currently know any of those individuals that are in this meeting right now, definitely please reach out and let us know, because we want to get that ball rolling very quickly, especially since this program that is launching January 1st is dedicated to veterans. It When I say it's dedicated to veterans, there are going to be four leadership positions that are structured. There's going to be the Veteran Support Director, which is the VSD. That will be filled by a veteran only. None of these positions can be filled by civilians. They will only be filled by veterans. We're doing this because we want to make sure that the when a veteran is comes in, they understand that the person that they're talking to is an actual veteran and not a civilian, because there is the camaraderie and there is I don't remember how Randall says it. It's a different type of feeling when you're talking to a veteran versus a non veteran in a sense. There will be a veterans program coordinator. There will be a VA liaison officer. There'll be veterans crisis advocates, and then there'll be peer support veteran, which are PSVs. Um, yep, we love the veterans crisis line. We love it. We love it. We love it. Um, we're doing this because it's something that it is needed. There are programs out there right now, but programs die constantly, and we are all about mental health, and we are all about suicide prevention. We're all about that. So we're just trying to make sure and help in any way that we can. Oh, that's me. The next one. All right. Um, so as you guys heard, headcount has grown in the organization. Um, with that being said, we just got our Indeed account, and which means that we can accept applications, and we have a whole employer portal, which means that we are going to grow, and we're going to grow fast, and that means that we need to build a candidate team. We are going to go ahead and announce this right now. So, to support Troa's continued growth, we are forming a official candidate team. This team will be responsible for engaging, supporting, and guiding new talent coming into the organization. The team will help to ensure candidates experience a constant professional and mission aligned onboarding process. So that's not just Austin. Eligibility, you must be a current staff member in Division 1 or Division 2. If you are interested, please let myself, Austin, Randall, or Michelle know. Those are the current individuals that are on. I'm sorry, Madison too. Those are the current individuals that are on the candidate team. The team will play a critical role in bringing on talent and bringing on individuals. We have done uh, a lot of stuff that some people think have been amazing for onboarding. Like Chris said, that it was one of the most seamless onboarding processes he had. And here I'm in the back of my mind, man, I don't know if I agree with that. So we can get better, and we're going to do better. We do have a lot of things streamlined, which is our digital signing platform that we have. It's only going to get better next year, but that's that's all I have for the team. And now, if Randall or Austin don't have anything, I'll go into the next section. All right. With that, we go into organizational growth and hiring update. So, Trello is active on Indeed, like I just said. For significant growth by mid Q2, we anticipate expanding our team by 25 to 50 additional members. That might seem like a lot to the Trello Division 2 side, but to Division 1, we have literally, when I say literally, we have been doing meetings upon meetings upon meetings upon meetings upon meetings upon meetings. We have been doing meetings, and they call that death by meeting in the corporate terminology. And I can tell you that I like meetings. I'm totally okay with it, but we need more help. And we need to get our teams more structured. We've been having, because we're a mental health organization, we have individuals on the team that, have to, take some time back sometimes, which is okay. But what it does is it does stop progress. And for that, we need to make sure that we have backups upon backups for those teams. So going into next year, it's probably going to be about 5 to 8 people deep in a department, and we are going to be very, very selective going into this part of the process, just because everything that we're doing now, we want to make sure that we bring on individuals, as Randall said through his impact and strategy meeting, that believe in our mission, that understand what we're trying to do, not trying to do, what we're going to do. We're going to stop the stigma, come hell or high water, right? It'll be a very interesting 2026 and third year for our organization when we get into that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I have.
Yeah, and one thing that some of you know that myself and Mark and hopefully Austin as well will be kind of traveling, uh, get late spring, early summer of next year into the fall time frame to do different things. One being a convention in Texas that I will be attending with Op4 guy and Nav Father, i.e., Scott and Alex, and trying to get our presence out there. And then, of course, as of right now, unless anything has changed, Mark is scheduled to go to the University of Kentucky to do a talking head with the students there. And if at all feasible, yeah, keynote speech. And if at all possible, I was going to try to join him with that. So,
Yeah,
I'll know more as we get closer.
I'll be attending one or both of those. So, um, I do have an update for the hiring portion of that. It does say for new team members, but we're talking about hiring update. It is 4 positions open that we are looking for within the organization. If you or you know somebody who is interested in one of these positions, please do go to an Indeed and apply. Currently, we are looking for an HR generalist, so I don't make a fool of myself anymore. 2, legal generalist. So we can get Mark to stop, to get one of the hats off his head. Discord manager, and we always need mental health advocates. So if you are interested in one of these positions, or you know somebody who would be a good fit for the TROA team, please tell them, or you yourself head over to Indeed and fill out an application, give us your resume, and we will take a look. So that's all I got for that.
Awesome. All right. So next we're gonna move into is Ben here? I haven't seen him yet.
You.
All right. Well, we won't be able to get too much into a lot of the IT stuff. We do have Owen, who is a part of our IT department. He has learned a lot from that dealing with our individual ticketing systems and helping individuals. He has been thrown to the wolves, if you want to say, and he has done an amazing job with very little training that he has received. So I wanted to thank Owen. But we're going to move into the website, which is currently live. So I am going to, let's see, can I share? Boop. Share it here for everybody. Actually, I need to change screens, so give me one moment. Probably going to get some screenception here.
That's an itty bitty screen.
Yeah, we're going to get some screenception for a second. And then put this up. So this is our website. It is still the same website that you've known and loved, therealmsofasgard.com, or disdained compared to our old version. But this is the start of phase 2. And like I said, the start because we still got some work to do. So please bear with us for certain features. But you sign in on the top right corner, and then you've got a lot of good things up here that our creative team has been working on, like an event calendar, which will at one point will be filled in with our gaming events and our physical events. So when we do travel, when we go to these events in the world, if you want to be a part of that, this is how you can check it once we get it going. All of our server stats, just like the previous website, will be getting here at some point. We're trying to give Ben a break because he has been pretty much the main coder for all of this. Our affiliations, as you can see, we have a lot of them up here to include our streamers and corporate sponsors as well. And soon, we hope to add another partner. Again, they'll be speaking to you later. Quick reaction to our podcast as far as the latest YouTube video, which we need to get that updated. And of course, where we have all our streams to it. And then why that's there, I don't know, but mental health and a lot of other goodies as far as information and why you should invest into TROA. Knowledge and lore. So this has a good bit of our core values into it. Also what we support, and we will be adding to this page, of course, as we move forward. The About Us, if you haven't checked it out, it shows all of our staff members here, and you can obviously get some more information from there. However, what we're going to highlight here is soon to come is our merch store that'll be active once we get it implemented into the website directly from the website. Our mental health portal, as you can see, features need to be picked up. Careers portal, but what is currently active is our ticketing system. And excuse me, you can have your tickets. This is the new look for the tickets. Mark, if you want to kind of talk about it a little bit better, because you were a part of this design process.
Yeah, so the ticketing system has been built from the ground up using different recognized ticketing systems that are out there in the market. A lot of IT individuals know what ServiceNow is. A lot of IT individuals know what EPDSMR. That's how we have a lot of our tickets. So if you click view ticket, Randall, on the inside, it'll take you into one of the tickets. When you view a ticket, you'll have basic information. You'll have a submission details that will give you all the basic info. You'll have an activity log so you can know who's touching the ticket. You have a active live discussion. And then at the bottom, you'll have buttons that will say, I believe, close, reopen, and put on hold. We have then go back out to the main area. Go to your on the bottom left, Randall. Click that. Go to new ticket. Once you click on new ticket, this will pop up, and you go ahead and click on Space Engineers. There's an administrative side, and then there's going to be the gaming side, of course. Like if somebody needs to create a ticket, this is how you create it. Do grid restore. The ticket will then pop up. You'll fill out the ticket. You'll submit it. It'll take 24 to 48 hours for an individual to answer, and then that is the how easy it is. That's it.
All right.
All right. And that is my cue. I'm up next. Partnership revamp in 2026 alignment strategy. Um, Hi, partners. How you guys doing? Um, we're going to be probably meeting in like probably the third quarter of next year. And we're going to talk about the revamping and how we're going to be reapproaching partnerships going into 2027. We're going to be talking about accountabilities, expectations, standards, and how our partnerships need to align with CHOA's mission, safety standards, and mental health focus. This is specifically something that is coming out of this guy's mouth right over here, Randall Brewster. And I am 100% on board, and I believe Austin is too. Um, we really enjoy all of the partners that we do have. But as we continue to grow, we will be realigning and making sure that every partner that we bring up, uh, bring on board with us is aligned in our goals and our mission and to stop the stigma. And we're very, very, very excited about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And a lot of the things, like he said, was following our beliefs when it comes to mental health and helping us continue that mission, whether it be with community spaces, whether it be with just a community in general that is open and welcoming, to helping us stop those ailments that have caused mental health strain on people, whether it be physical, financial. And that's what we're going to be striving for and looking for in continued and future partnerships.
Yes, absolutely. If it's a lot easier when you have two organizations working together with the same mission in mind to reach both their communities. If you guys know, if I talk to someone and then they talk to people and then they talk to two more people, your message gets across to a greater number of people. So if we both have the same mission in mind and are aligned on the same principles, um, it's gonna work out a lot better. We're gonna be a lot more productive. So that's where our thinking is in that.
Yeah, and before we move on to Austin's next talking points, with the alignments too, we've always encouraged intermingling in a sense with our partners, as long as it's not destructive to one partnership. And we've tried, like for CTG, a lot of the members in here are members of both. I myself am currently a moderator within their Discord, and obviously I'm a member of the VFW in my state. MMO has come over here and absolutely done wonders to assist with our gaming division and our regular work day to day. And then on top of that, we've got other individuals that are a part of that come into the community and just are a part of Troa as a gaming community from MMO, from PvE, and hopefully we can, if people need jobs or anything like that with our future partners, we can help them with that and help not only our partners grow but us grow as well.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so next section, Discord and platform changes coming in 2026. Today, if some of you are not aware, we did lose our Discord manager to unfortunate circumstances. We hope to see him
He's
again
still
in the
alive.
future.
He's still
He's
alive.
still, yes, he is alive. He is alive.
It's just personal matters
I guess
kind of
I
took
said it-
over and he had to step down.
Right. He did a great job in that role. I did. I'm sorry, Nav.
We
He
gotta
did it.
teach him how to speak, guys.
Yes. He did a great job in that role. But as many people do, when they're in a role, they do things their own way and make their own changes. So come 2026, when that position gets filled as Discord manager, expect some new changes. And we are gonna talk about new changes for safety. A big thing we were talking about in the past is a bot to approve coming in to make it quicker access for people coming in mental health crisis. So that's something that we hopefully will be implementing come 2026 or into 2026. Mark, Randall, you got anything on the other platforms?
Nope.
All right. I already spoke about team member, the positions we need. So that goes into Randall.
Excuse me. One of the other things that we did not mention is that we have some new leadership within the gaming realm with our stream team lead and also a new streamer for our stream team, which we may implement after this meeting for Battlefield night, because tonight is a Battlefield night. So depending on how he and the wife are, if they're okay with streaming tonight. But Alex, i.e. Navfather, and that one Asian 179, Brian, who are with us. So just wanted to get that out there real quick. But with that being said, as far as stream team and everything, we are moving into the media and outreach and advertising updates. So we are updating efforts for social media, also in our stream environment and outreach initiatives, and our advertising strategies going into 2026, which will include storytelling and visible support, awareness, growth, and mission impact. And this is something that our content team, which is our stream team, anybody that is willing to do some talking heads that we could post and use as essentially adverts within the streams that we can build ourselves, so we can stop allowing Twitch to take all the lovely advertising from us and give you random crap. But we give you something more beneficial, something that can actually help with the people that watch us on those platforms, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. We can then provide them with tools to help them grow as individuals.
Um, for the media outreach and advertising too, I'm gonna go ahead and add in Patreon. Um,
Yes,
I
I forgot
totally
about that.
forgot about that. Um, you know, that shows you that we don't really care about the financial side. We care about everything else. But we do have a Patreon individual. He is our first paid Patreon. That would be that one Asian. He is, I believe, on our third tier. So we thank you for that. And you
And
will be getting your shirt eventually when Randall gets it created.
yes, and yeah, so thanks to our Patreons, one or all, whoever watches this even later is, depending on the tier, that is going to be one of the benefits is being able to choose merchandise, i.e. design ideas that once we get a true design team together that can focus only on the merchandise or certain things, then we can specialize things as a reward for helping us move forward. So thank you
And it
again
is
to
free
Asia.
to follow. It is free to join it. I have put it in there if anybody wants to go ahead and follow us on it. It can be it is a good platform to get financial support in a sense for a lot of gaming communities and or game studios. A lot of indie game studios use Patreon. But we're going to be using it as a platform to talk about mental health as well. There will be membership based avenues as well that we will start to do. Everybody needs to understand that we are a 501c nonprofit. We have charter, we have all that kind of stuff. And going into 2026, we are going to have to start focusing on fundraising, and we're going to have to start focusing on possible membership dues and membership fees for however we decide to roll it out. Working with us with that will be the one and only Iron Resolve and Amber. Iron Resolve is Chris, and Amber, of course, is Amber. But these individuals, Amber is our financial director, and Chris is our fundraising advisor and treasurer of the organization. So we're actually also looking at different platforms as well for the actual official side. But right now, we're kind of utilizing Patreon to get everything going, to get that stuff set up. And if you have any questions, please feel free to bug those two people. Don't bug me. Uh, but yeah, you know who they are, Amber and Iron Resolve. If you have any questions about wanting to help with fundraising, or you think that there's ideas that we can do, just please let us know, because we are going to kick that off January 1st of next year. Fundraising is starting. Everything, the whole financial side is starting come next year. So we're really excited about it, even though we forgot about it. Chris gave you the wrong email. It should be his actual Realms of Asgard email, not
Ooh,
his personal email. Um,
got to start using that one, Chris. He's got a lot going on. Just for everybody's understanding, he is a board member of two other, or he's finishing up his board term with the American Associations for Suicide Prevention and has also been a part of the American Association of Suicidology.
oh, look at that! Sniper got you handled.
Thank you, Sniper.
But if you guys do want to send it to his Gmail, you can. But try one of the. I'll just say this too. Um, we kind of want to protect individuals' identities and privacy as well, just because we're a public charity organization. Some people are okay with utilizing their emails, their personal emails. That's why we provide you with, if you are on the leadership team or if you're on the TROA team in general, you get an actual workspace account. Just it's for your own protection and it's to protect, your identity. If you don't care about it, it's awesome, but it also keeps everything organized on the workspace so that we know what's going on as an org. Um, but with that being said, uh, I think it's my turn,
Yep.
even though I just spoke. Um, Events revamp in 2026 for strategy. So we're gonna revamp how we do events and how we plan them, how we manage them, how we announce them, um, and how we plan on improving the communication instead of getting a 2.5 hour notice because I'm so busy during the week that I couldn't do it or Austin wasn't able to do it. We're more than likely going to put that on a bot. And we'll probably have that out, I'd say January or February of next year. Um, so we have a lot of updates with that. Officially, there is a calendar that is being created right now while we're talking about this for next year. I have already sent out the board members in this organization all of the closure dates, all of the mental health and or advocacy events for next year. They will be marked on the calendar, and we will be, doing a whole month dedicated to suicide prevention, a whole month dedicated to mental health awareness, men's health, all that stuff. All that stuff is in the plan for next year. With that being said, just be on the lookout because what will probably start happening is we have everybody's email address right now on the website, and we might start sending notification notices for events as they happen. So thank you for your emails and for trusting us with your information. We will properly use it when we send out event notices. But that's going to probably be the easiest way because then somebody can't say, "Oh, I didn't know about it." It's in your inbox. You knew about it. So I don't have any other thing that I can say about that unless Austin and Randall want to add into it.
Nah, I think we're good on that. We can go ahead and get into the individual updates and where we're going to start since we started with gaming as a whole. Paul, can you go ahead and raise your little hand so we can bring you on up, sir? All right. So this for
Hey
everybody,
everyone.
yeah, let him get his introductions, but just he is part of our community in Division 2 and the lead for our gaming division. So take it away, Paul.
Yep. So we've got some big things going on in our gaming division. We recently added American Truck Simulator, which I think's a big hit. I know that Joker's been real active in it along with Father. And we actually got Shay to rejoin ATS for a special event. Um, we got some events coming up for Space Engineers, and we are beginning to plan out the transition for the new Space Engineers 2, which is out when they start doing the multiplayer, which we anticipate to be first half of 2026, but that's dependent on team. We have our great other games that we have here. I just have my notes. Um, we are currently building our Arma 3 um, games, which Shay, who runs the radio stations, working on with all the ranks and everything. He's been putting in a lot of time and work on planning out different maps and everything. We have our great Star Citizen team ran by Joker. He's doing a couple events over Thanksgiving. And I think last count we had, was it 33 people?
I
Um,
think we're at 30 now.
30. Okay. Um, we do also have some other games as well. We would always love to hear community feedback of what games that you would like to see. Now that we do have a rule, we have to have at least 5 people who want to play it, and with one of those, and then a sixth person who will be the Jarl, aka the person who'll be running and responsible for that server. Now, I would like to announce that we did have recently have a promotion. Shay was recently promoted to deputy of gaming. So a big hand to him. And he's been stepping up. Recently, one of our Jarls for space engineers unfortunately had a fall. So he's been kind of out of commission, but he's been helping out there along with the other Jarls. Now, with these games as they grow, we're always looking for any Jarls. A Jarl is the person that's in charge of the game. Or we do have our shield bearers, those that assist with the game, like answering tickets and things of that matter. If you ever want to find out about becoming a Jarl mod, please refer to our website. We're always looking for people, especially those with great knowledge to add as well.
Awesome. Thank you. And like you said, we've always got open invitations for new games. Just need to see the interest in it, and we will gladly host. This comes from not only just internally within Troa, but also partner groups that would like to see certain games hosted. That's one of the uh, uh, ways we were able to accommodate one of our partners, MMO Interactive, was through Space Engineers and some other games. So it's been real nice to be able to help everybody, and that's one of the ways that we can as well. So with interest and a community backing, we can always try to host either dedicated servers or even organizations within the particular games if a dedicated server is not feasible, like Space Star Citizen.
Yeah, and also like with Battlefield, although we can't host servers, we can organize gameplay. For example, Asian, Joker, and Street like to go in there and play some Battlefield 6 type deal as well, which we can always set up zones for that.
And speaking of Battlefield, we can actually now do dedicated servers. We're just working on the fine tunes of it and trying to get that
Okay.
backing. So, but yes, Battlefield is one of the ones that we can. Hell Let Loose was one we previously had, but because of the game developers, it kind of fell off for a little bit. But with interest, it may come back. So who knows?
And we can always do votes for whenever we get several games come together. We would do like we did before for ATS. We will put it out to the community to vote for what you guys would like to see.
Absolutely.
Good update.
Thank you,
Thank you guys.
Paul.
All right. Um, Now I want to call to the stage one of our new quarter 4 hires. And she is the Director of Program and Management. Anam, can you please raise your hand so we can call you to the stage? You might not know how to do that. I'm going to invite you to speak.
She raised her hand.
There we
I
go.
just invited her to speak.
We got it either way.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
All right,
Hello,
Anam.
hello.
Could you please
Oops.
go ahead and give us a couple briefs of the SOPs that you're working on?
Yes, of course. I hope everybody's doing okay. Um, it's been a month and 2 days today since I've been part of DRAW, and it's been a journey. And I have completed 3 SOPs right now. The very first one is the first contact program. Then the second one is Battle Buddies mentorship program, and then there's DRAW ambassador program. The ambassador program is about having a good outreach for um for having a good outreach for CHOA members in different states to allow CHOA to grow. Then the first contact program is about individuals or who will be supporters or volunteers who will be helping people or veterans in need. They will be the first mode of contact. Then there is Battle of Buddies, which will be veterans to veterans. Each SOP will have its risk factors which have been considered, what measures we need to take to fix them, and yes, if you have any questions, please let me know.
Oh, absolutely. We're very happy with how Nam has fit in with the team and outstanding work she's doing. Um, she, she's really doing an amazing job with the SOPs and developing programs and working with everyone. So we're very happy and pleased with that. Um, Mark, Randall, do you have any questions about the programs?
Yeah. So the other thing is that Anam is our final Ravens Whisper podcast. So come out December 24th, guys. There is going to be a Christmas present for everybody on the podcast, and Anam is the Christmas present, her podcast. But
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna let Anam go ahead and say it. What did I tell you that you could do? Um, what is one of the programs that we're going to launch in 11 months, more than likely?
Wow. Wow. This is for real happening. Every time we were announcing it, I'm like, oh my God, it's literally happening. So first of all, thank you so much for considering it. And yes, the so during the podcast, I was asked a question where I see Troa or what I would like to do for Troa. So I envisioned a call center with, and then along the lines, down the line, I thought of some therapists that we will have on board to help people in need immediately. And so Mark and the team said yes, and in 11 months that program is going to launch. Fingers crossed. Um, and the rest I will leave for Mark to tell. I'm a little tired.
Yeah. So we are going to create a virtual based call center. And it'll probably take probably 6, 7 months for us to figure out how we're going to do it. Um, it'll be some probably time by November of December of next year. It could even probably be a Christmas present to Anam in a sense. But we will do our diligent due diligence and ensure that we get it to that point of getting it created. It may not be like a full-fledged call center, but it's going to be something that is going to be impactful, and we're very excited. And I think with a lot of the different outreach programs that we're going to do this year, it's just going to make it that much easier. So, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that was
Anam,
fun.
thank you for
Thank you.
yeah, thank you for coming up. And did you have anything else that you want to say, or is that it?
Just grateful to be here. Thank you.
Awesome.
Right. All
Thank
right,
you,
we're
Anna.
going to remove you now.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. And now we're going to highlight he's not much of a talker, so I'll do the talking for him, but he has been very adamant in helping us show our presence, but also to have a backing for our streamers when, like we had on our intro into this stream on Twitch. And it is a wonderful soundtrack spotlight that has been created by Op4 Guy or Scott Mitchell. And he has done an amazing job. You can find that on YouTube. So for everybody here, and I will share my screen one more time just so you can see where it's at. And then we'll uh, share that with Twitch as well. Excuse me. All right. So it is a lovely playlist that you can find at our YouTube channel, and it is Troa Music. It highlights currently 9 songs, to include the official Troa Inc. theme song, the Ravens Whisper song, and a number 7 other songs that have been created by Op4 Guy. So this is an amazing playlist. I have listened to it multiple times, used it when I stream to uh, the Troa Inc. channel on Twitch, and I cannot thank him enough for what he has created for us. So if you want to use it, go save it to your YouTube playlist and listen to it. It's actually some. He's had to do a lot of research. I'll give him that because it is something outside of his wheelhouse as far as lore, trying to keep true to the Norse ideology and style of the folk music from the North European areas of old. So good job again, Scott, for everything that you do and keep it up.
All right, guys, we are in the final stretch, and we've got 3 things left, and we're going to go ahead and talk about the mission, momentum, and the road ahead. So, we as leaders of the organization, top leadership, it's been a crazy year for the organization. The amount of growth, the amount of partners that we're bringing on, the amount of people that are now starting to, put in their status, stop the stigma. People that are actually now starting to see our mission and where we're going. Um, I would have never imagined when I started Showa back in 2016 that I would be a part of something this spectacular and amazing. And I think everybody, that continues to support our mission and that continues to do everything um, that you're doing for our mission, whether it's spreading the word, whether it's helping an individual, whether it's just saying, "Hey, how are you doing?" Because we all know that the best intervention is talking, and we all know that the best intervention is listening. So if you do know someone that has been struggling with suicide, thoughts and or tendencies, make sure they know about the 988. If they're a veteran, let them know about the veteran hotline. They're both on our website, left and right. And just continue everything that we're doing. Um, we're not going to stop, and we're going to make an impression with this 22 a day. It definitely is sickening that it continues to happen, and it's something that, as you all know, a few weeks ago, a veteran took his life at the San Antonio Veterans Hospital. Um, I believe his name was Enrique, and I do not remember his last name, but just remember, that um, that's the reason that Troa's mission is here. That's the reason Troa is here, is to stop these kinds of stigmas and to destigmatize the mental health in general.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of you that don't know me, and those that do know that I'm a 3 time survivor myself. And this is all throughout my 40 some years of living. And it has been an amazing journey uh, here with this group. And I've told Mark, I've told Austin, as long as we stick to that mission, I will always be here to support it because that is my mission, my lifelong mission. My wife has been gracious enough in the early days of being a part of this to see where it has gone, coached me through my own mental health that I've even had to deal with during this mission. I had to step away for a week or so to get myself right. And the team has been more than amazing to assist with while I was gone. So I cannot be more thankful. And I just want to continue that road going forward that we can not only help people out there, but those that are here with us.
I muted you, Gamble, because you had background on. There you go.
Oh, my kid's watching TV. That might be good. Small house. Um, yeah, absolutely. For me, if you look at me 5 years ago and then tell me I'm going to be the executive vice president of a mental health nonprofit, I would look at you and tell you you're crazy from the life that I was living and the journey I was in. Um, but I think it's a story of anybody can live a life of redemption. Everyone has a shot of turning their life around, and I think it's up to those of us who have turned our lives around and have had success and know how to make a change to offer that guidance to those who have not found it yet, to, who don't know how to get themselves out of that place where they still feel alone, still feel lost. Um, Mark, Randall, they know they know about the life I lived back then. They know where I'm at now. I talk a little bit about it in my podcast episode. I don't know if you want to learn more, but I found the resources to get out of that hole. Um, and I think with TROA, I know with TROA now I can take those resources that I found and I can give that to people. I can help people get themselves out of that same place that I was in. Um, and it's because of people like you that I can continue to do that. Um, and I can help you guys if you guys are in that place. So I think we just need to keep pushing that momentum forward, keep up with the success. We know we saved 7 lives this year. Who knows? Like Philip said in the chat, who knows how many lives we've saved that are untracked? Who knows how many lives we've made an impact to? So I appreciate all the hard work everyone's put into. I appreciate all the support everyone's given us. Um, let's move into 2026 with the same momentum, the same full speed ahead, and let's keep up the good work.
All right, Austin, go ahead.
And that goes into me talking again. All right. So, this is the part where we bring in the new partnership spotlight. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Stephen, Philip, and Alex to the stage. Can I invite all 3 of them? Can we have that many people up here?
Oh yeah, you should.
Oh
be able
yeah,
to.
you can have as many people as you want.
Oh, can we? I don't know how to do it.
Just want you. Got Steven,
Oh, okay.
Alexander, and Philip up here.
All right. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing outstanding.
Good. And Mr. Philip, do you have any issues with your camera?
You know what? I'm used to using Zoom, and I get on here, and everyone's got these like awesome, badass names and these super cool pictures, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out a Discord. So I'm working it, but we
It
don't panic, we
happens.
pivot.
There's a camera button right next to your microphone at the bottom if you're on your computer.
Yeah, no, that I hit. It's just I think it's I think
It could be
Chrome doesn't
Discord
like
being
it.
dumb too.
It does that every now and then.
Philip,
Yeah.
if you click on the up arrow, go to video settings and click test video, it may give you a prompt.
I think it's because he's older than us, Steven. He can't figure it out.
It has to be. I'm gonna remind you.
Ho,
I'm gonna have to-
Wait now.
Yeah.
I'm probably the oldest one up here right now.
Well, we got Scott. Oh, up here.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, up
technically,
here.
we got. I think Chris is the oldest.
Well, Shay is also still around. He's working his magic on the radio side, so it's getting to his peak listeners right now. But
Awesome.
well, if y'all can, while Philip works on his technical difficulties, do y'all want to start introducing yourselves?
Yeah, Steven,
Absolutely.
y'all
Oh,
gonna do a quick introduction, and like I think it'd be really cool just to kind of share how the relationship got started. And then I'll jump in as soon as I get this squared away.
absolutely. Alex, go ahead and introduce yourself first, and I'll introduce myself following.
Okay. Um, I'm Alex. I kind of inadvertently found myself into this situation. I don't come from a military background. I come from a military family. I myself have law enforcement background, but like many people, I had gone down the mental illness path and ultimately ended up leaving that. Now I work in financial. I had found the Milliard Group kind of inadvertently through Indeed, had touched base with Steven, really liked the mission that they had involved. And while going through my training appointments, Austin was one of my training appointments. Through that training appointment, we had connected with Steven and then Philip to be able to talk about said partnership. So that's really all I have.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex, for sharing. For myself, everyone, just so you guys get to know me a little bit better. Stephen Owens, born and raised Flagstaff, Arizona, moved out, joined the Navy, served 4.5 years in the Navy, and got medically retired about 8.5 months ago. Last year, had a brain aneurysm, and also my left leg really wasn't working well. So, long story short, can't really go on an aircraft carrier when you have those two as a combo. But needless to say, started my business with the Milliard Group in our firm, one of the leading financial strategy firms in the entire United States, with over 96,000 agents within the entire firm. And on top of that, our firm itself runs the 401ks for Southwest Airlines and Coca-Cola. Kind of gives you guys just a small idea on who the firm is as a whole. I'm gonna let Philip kind of touch a bit more. But when it came to when I sat down and we are getting Alex trained for her business, and learning how to be a financial professional and getting licensed in that space, Austin was wanting to help her out and be able to sit down and help her with that process and help her take the next steps. And as I got to know Austin a little bit, um, it's very rare when we have that type of partnership all of a sudden be on the table. And next thing you know, he's talking to me about your guys' mission, your guys' vision, and listening to the power that you guys are going to have to be able to create change and end the stigma. So first thing I did was start the conversation. Oh my goodness. One of the leading causes in the United States of suicide, divorce, overall is driven by finances. And on top of that, a little bit of a fact is that in a study that was done not too long ago with veterans and their families, 41% of veterans and their families that reported financial hardship and struggle reported that they had suicide and depressive thoughts and were planning to take action. 41%. So with the platform of TROA and our mission, No Family Left Behind, those two together, the goal is to lower that percentage and really make a long-lasting impact. But that's a little bit about myself. I am going to go ahead and pass over to my senior broker here. I really do want to emphasize something real quick, guys. Philip Sugg is one of the leading financial professionals in the entire industry. He was trained by our founder. He's helped thousands of families from coast to coast. He's a veteran himself, and not to mention, he's a mentor and leader to me and my family, and was one of the leading reasons why I was able to recover the way I did last year after a brain aneurysm during a medical retirement. He's part of the reason why I'm on the track that I am. So, Philip, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to you, and thank you guys for letting me share.
Thank you for the kind words, Stephen. And to everyone on True, thank you all for being here. Thank you for what you do. Seriously, as a part of this community, whether you realize it or not, you're making a difference in somebody's life just by being present, by being active, by showing up, by saying things. Just showing up in someone's life can sometimes make the difference. I made the comment earlier. I love that there's been 7 lives documented, saved. That doesn't even track the number of lives you'll impact on a daily basis. Um, my battalion commander once told me it only takes 5 minutes to change a life. He said, and the crazy thing, you won't even remember the conversation you had, but it will have been that impactful to somebody else. So I had the privilege of serving in the Army, 1619 Air Assault Infantry, and transitioned out of that. Pretty much, it wasn't long after that I found a home in finance. Never thought I would have been here. And then I discovered that making people wealthy is a lot of fun. And it's even more fun when you can do it for average and normal people. That's exciting. We have a mission right now of serving over 1.8 million veterans over the next decade. Now, our firm is not veteran exclusive by any means. We work with people all across the board, but we do have a mission, and it very much coincides with what Troy is doing. We want to stop the stigma. I've I've been to therapy, and I'm in and out of therapy as needs arise. The link I posted earlier to the veteran suicide chat hotline, like a civilian friend of mine shot that to me over Veterans Day one year. He's like, "Hey, I just know sometimes it's just a thing, so here's a resource for you." And that ended up saving my life actually later on that year. As it was kind of a really cool God thing, the way everything just kind of shifted in the right place at the right time. Um, so y'all's mission statement is very, very near and dear to my heart and to what our firm believes in. So all I really want to do real quick is just kind of talk briefly about who we are and talk more about what we're here to do and what this partnership can look like moving forward. Um, Stephen mentioned it. Our parent company is Aegon. Every financial agency has a parent company. We're headquartered out of the Netherlands. We are worth over $500 billion. So to put that in perspective, our firm is bigger than IBM, Disney, and Coca-Cola combined. We've been around for 150 years. We're ranked on the top 10 on the global too big to fail list. All that means is we're not going anywhere. But when we started here in the US, we had this vision of solving the financial crisis. And as Stephen pointed out, like there's a big correlation between our mental health and our financial health. I'm not saying that if we can improve someone's financial health, it's going to immediately solve their mental health, but it makes it for damn sure a lot easier when you don't have to worry about that. It can take a huge load off, and now you can focus on what you need to. How many of you have heard someone say, and if we can, I'd love to use the chat for those of you who have the space to do it. Like, just put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard someone say, "Man, I wish I could afford therapy, but I can't." If you've ever had someone who said that, or maybe you've been in that position, like, okay, so that's just one small example of how finance and mental health intersects. And there's so many more. So our firm's mission statement is ridiculous compared to the rest of the financial industry, because our mission statement is no family left behind. And to my fellow soldiers on the call, you get why that hit me in my chest so hard the first time I heard it. We want to make sure everyone has access to the same resources and the same solutions to get ahead financially. So imagine getting access to the same strategies the millionaires and billionaires use to get ahead. Imagine getting access to the best services in the industry. And when I say we're the tip of the spear and the best of the best, we are. I'm not just saying that. Most people in the financial sector, they work for one company that does one thing. They're a financial consultant, they're a financial advisor, and that's great. If you're working with someone like that and you like what they're doing, keep working with them. Our firm's a little unique in that we do everything. We actually own brokerages on both sides of the financial industry. So the bottom line up front is when we sit down to work with somebody, we're the next level up for your consultants and advisors. We've got a whole suite of in-house professionals. I'm talking CPAs, estate planning attorneys, wealth managers, investment advisors, and we get to treat our clients' income like an asset. And we're bringing the power of the entire financial industry to bear to serve TROA. Most of my clients, and I'm talking average middle-income Americans, not the high rollers that we help them too, but most of our clients, just the average or middle-income Americans I work with, they end up getting on track to build Then on track to retire as tax-free millionaires on time or early. They usually end up owning all their assets in half the time or less. After year 5 or 7 of working with us, they don't have a car payment for the rest of their lives. I'm not saying they don't get new cars. I'm just saying they never have a car payment again. Picking up what I'm putting down. Their kids are set up for success. Like it's a lot of fun. I've always been a team player. Like I will push harder for my team than I will for myself. I'm kind of wired that way. And so when I can work with someone and assist them in getting where they want to go and being successful, it's huge. It's amazing. It's powerful. So most people, when they hear a financial consult advisor, they think, oh, they're gonna help me set up a retirement account or help me budget. Sure, we can do those things too. But we're partnering with the biggest names in the industry. Voya, Vanguard, Prudential, Everest, Athene, Nationwide, Pacific Life, Franklin Templeton Investments, Allianz. The top 170 guys in the financial industry will fight to stay on our platform and work with us. That's who you are getting access to. Our role is not to help anyone here with their money. I don't believe anyone needs financial help. I believe people need financial empowerment. So when I or any member of our licensed and certified agents, because we're all licensed by the government to do what we do, has the privilege of sitting down with a member of this organization, our role isn't to help you. Our role is to empower you with the resources and the strategies and the techniques of what the best in the nation are doing. Our role is to sit down and leverage our licenses on your behalf so you now have the knowledge and the resources to make elevated decisions that will lead to an enriched life. That's what we're going to get to do. Give you the weapon system to take control of your future, control of your life, and control of your destiny. That's why we get excited about this. And that's what you can expect. And we're not charging anyone intro up. Most financial plans cost hundreds of dollars an hour, thousands of dollars a plan, and we are not charging anyone intro up. Not in the beginning, not in the middle, not at the end. This is our way of standing alongside you, of saying we believe in you, we believe in your mission, and we're here for the long term. This is not the first nonprofit we've partnered with. We've done this before, sometimes as churches. We've got a place out in Virginia that's a nonprofit that advocates for women who are survivors of domestic violence. We're very big on doing this. And this year, as we look into 2026, this is the nonprofit I want to dedicate most of our time and services to. Having said that, the one thing we are going to get bottlenecked on quickly is the amount of agents we can bring to the table to serve y'all. So what I'm going to recommend is, if you're wanting to take control of your finances, you're wanting to get ahead and you want to get your life back and you want to step out in that, reach out to us sooner rather than later. Do it sooner rather than later, because we're just getting busier and busier and busier. We are looking at a 1,200% growth this year internal to our firm. That's just my one branch of the firm. But again, I'm excited for this. You'll have incredible leaders. I hope you all know that. I know you all, I know you do, but you'll have incredible leaders. People who are leading and guiding this ship, I've got a lot of respect for. They've impressed me in the time that I've known them, and I know they'll continue to. And I'm just excited about seeing this intersection and seeing how we can overlap and assist and bring our resources to bear to just make an even greater impact. So what I would love to do is, Stephen, would you mind dropping your information in the chat? We'll get a more formalized link moving forward specifically for y'all. But for now, if this is something you want to take advantage of and you want to have a conversation, we're already actually building financial plans for some of your staff. But if this is something you want to take advantage of, reach out to Stephen, and he'll be able to, whether it's him or someone else on our team that's able to sit down and have a conversation, we can. I want to be very, very clear. We're not financial aid. So if you can't buy groceries, there's not a lot I can do there for you. I can point you some other directions, but like that's not where we assist. Um, we are we're financial services, but we don't gatekeep what we do. Most guys who are comparable to us, a Charles Schwab, or Raymond James, or Shersha Lehman, and Merrill Lynch, you have to have $250,000 to talk to. We don't have that minimum. Because again, our role is empowerment. We want to actually make a difference here, and we're dedicated to that. So yeah, that's what we're here. That's what we're about. That's what we're excited to do. We may have more conversations moving forward, but Stephen, anything you want to add before we turn the mic back over to Austin here?
No, I just want the one thing I want to add is that I'm excited to work alongside y'all to help create this change. Just call it very, very straightforward. Some people have to step forward and create the change, right? Well, we're all here right now. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm excited. I've been listening to where you guys are going. I've thrown a couple comments in the chat regarding your guys' plans, and I'm proud that we are partnered or working on this, solidifying this partnership to help create that change. So thank you guys for letting us speak, and we're excited to create it.
Let's go. And I will
Yeah,
say this
absolutely.
just to make for sure that we're on the same page here. Occasionally I get people and they think there's nothing you can do to help me financially. You'd be shocked. So if you think I'm not qualified, or you think, well, I should get my finances in order first, that's like saying I need to get healthy first and then go talk to a doctor. Just have a conversation. No one's going to judge you. A lot of agents have been there themselves before. On the flip side of that, we excel at taking people from good to great. So if you're thinking, man, I'm financially set, awesome. Let's go from good to great. Let's spin the wheel faster. If you feel like you're locked in, your family is locked in, great. If we can get you even more wealthy, we can get you an even better position, there's more we can do for you. I promise you, if I can sit down with millionaires and show them all the blind spots in their finances, I guarantee you there's ways we can do to get you ahead and get even more greater financial success. At the same time, my hope is that as we're able to do this, it's just a way we can help to stop the stigma. Thank y'all.
Yeah, and thank y'all for coming by.
Yeah. Go ahead, Reno.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, thank you for sharing and opening up services as we build this partnership out and solidify everything. And once everything is solidified for anybody listening or watching on any of the platforms, we will definitely make that announcement and get all the contacts and stuff ready in one nice little neat bundle for anybody who asks and it wants to essentially test uh, the agreement and see how far they can go.
And I myself, Thursday, sat down with Stephen to go over it. So I've seen the process. I've been through it. We're continuing to work on things. So I've seen how it works, and it is a real deal thing. So I I believe in it, and I think we can do some great things and help a lot of people out here.
Oh, and Austin, how much did Stephen bill you for that conversation? How much did he bill you for the financial plan and the resources and the strategies and all that?
$0. It was completely free.
There we go.
I'm very excited about the partnership that we are, working on closing up before the end of the year, going into 2026. Definitely, everyone that's listening, whether it be in the past, the future, make sure you're checking the calendars because I think we're going to try to do once a quarter, maybe, where the Milliaire Group is able to speak and give advice or however they're going to do their stuff. You will see that there will be a change in Discord here very shortly, and that there will be dedicated areas for partners. That is something that is coming. That was going to be coming, but they'll be able to post in the partner section however often they want. If they want to spam the hell out of it, I don't care. But they will be able to post their, their events that they have coming up, with whatever they have going on. If they're in your city or something like that, and you want to go see them person to person instead of online, you probably could. There's a lot of really cool things that are going to come with this. Uh, when you do sign on to become a TROA Eliter and or Division 1 or Division 2, we will immediately at the end of, we're probably going to do it based upon quarter to help them out. So if we bring on 22 new people, those 22 new people will be told, hey, um, we got a partner that we want you guys to check out, and they're going to come in, they're going to do their spiel, they're going to talk, they're going to connect, do some wealth, wealth management, whatever the heck they're going to do. And we're just going to start by day one giving every single TROA I'm going to call you employees, whatever the hell it is. You all are going to get that benefit day one. So it's going to be pretty interesting. But with that being said, if there is nothing else from the Milliere group, I'm going to go ahead and put you back in the corner down there. Thank you guys. I'm going to move you.
Yeah, no, thank you all for coming in. We appreciate y'all, not just as a executive leadership, but also as a community for willing to connect and assist. So,
and I do also want to touch up on what I just said too, because I just had a squirrel brain moment. I have a lot of those.
we know.
But when I said benefits, we are looking at, trying to get additional discounts for um, anybody that serves in TROA or as an employee, volunteer employee. We are looking at getting benefits, discounts, all that kind of stuff. Whether it be with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, right? You can get 25% off at Papa John's, vice versa. All that kind of stuff. So we are looking into that stuff, and we're pretty excited about next year for all of our volunteer employees and employees.
Oh, you mentioned Papa John's. Mentioned Papa John's. Actually, Asian's already been working on a partnership with them in his local area and possibly nationwide. So, just wanted to put that out there.
I know about that one. Closing remarks, and we're going to Q&A. So my closing remarks are, like I said, it's been a crazy year, and we're ready. We're already geared up, and the momentum is going for next year. So everybody that has served our mission and that has helped, we really, really thank you all. And this time next year, we'll probably have like 50 to 80 people doing these meetings with us. So, you know, um, that's all I got.
Austin?
Yeah, I found out what I did wrong. I set up my mic to the webcam, or I had to unplug it because my mic wasn't working. So Discord effed that up at me. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited for 2026. In the past 6 months, 7 months, look at just a big improvement. Going into closing up the year, just the change, the improvement, how much we've grown. It's such a big impact, and everything we've done, it's been teamwork, dedication, and passion that has made this happen. And if we keep doing that and keep working together, who knows where we'll be in another 6 months. And in 6 months after that, we are going to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to mental health nonprofit, benefits. And you know, I believe, as I believe Mark believes and Randall believes, we can take this up to Capitol Hill and fight for what we believe in with Congress and getting benefits for veterans, getting bills for mental health, education, resources, and that is because of teamwork and working together and believing in everything. So I appreciate you guys and thank you for being here tonight.
Yeah, I can't again thank these two individuals to my left and my right for everything that they've assisted with me. And it's just not that. And I've told them both, give me your trust and let me help the way I know how to, which is, yes, and it can be what some would say harsh at times because at 23 years in the military, that's what I know. But I guarantee that I will give 150% of me to this mission. And I extend that trust and hope that everybody here that sees my face one way or the other knows I'm going to continue fighting not only for this mission, for the two people to my left and right, but for everybody that is listening, watching, or believes in Troa. I will do that. And it will be with every ounce of my soul that is left, that and mental capacity that I have left, that I will push forward. And it will be for not only the best of the name, the mission, but for the community that we build around us.
You said all that heartfelt stuff, and look what they said about you.
Oh, they always do. It's okay. They love the shiny bald head. That's why
All right.
if I was to ever grow anything out, they'd get rid of me in a minute.
All right. So for the next 10 minutes, the floor is open. Does anybody want to come up and say anything? Just raise your hand and we'll bring you up. Wonder if people know how to raise their hands.
You're good, Jay. We know you've been busy.
Is it disabled?
No, it shouldn't be down towards the bottom.
Okay, so bring up. Yep, there she is.
Hey guys, so I am social media manager, but I wanted to mention that we need more views on our social media and we need more people watching the videos all the way through. Liking the video within the first couple seconds is great, but it tells like TikTok, Instagram, etc. that the video is not interesting. So they stopped pushing it as much. We went from getting almost 200 plus views on lots of our videos to now we're lucky if we get 100. So if y'all have social media and you hop on and you watch the stuff, please watch it all the way through. We work really hard on them for them not to get pushed.
So for those that don't know, this is our
Totally echoed.
social media manager. So she gets a little personal with this, and we love it because she has given a lot of effort.
Yeah. Start watching the videos, everyone. Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Right. Oh, real quick. I'm also still collecting snippets from streams to make content. I've already got one video out from Salty Suma. So like please send me your clips, or if you're going to stream on Discord, please ping me and I will screen record. Please. I need more clips.
That
That's all
or
I've
you
got to
just
say.
show up and you scare the crap out of people.
Yeah.
And that's what you did to me yesterday. I was doing Flight Simulator with Corza, and all of a sudden I hear this voice. I'm like, "What is going on?" And it was, yep.
Yep,
All right,
I will do that. Either send me your clips or I'll startle the piss out of you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. That's all from me.
all right. There's Shay.
There he is.
Yeah, my mic isn't work. my camera isn't going to work because I'm still on the air. Um,
You're good.
there were some things that I wanted to make sure Paul already touched a lot of it, but there's a lot of other stuff that's coming up. Obviously, next year, Red M, we're going to be picking that up. So I'm really actually excited about it, as are quite a few people over in the MMO radio area. Uh, we've got Arma 3 coming up. So anybody that thinks they can handle that, definitely want to look into it. Chewy's been working on the perscom files on a website. That's going to be done. I have the first 3 missions done, including the basic training, which will give you PTSD if you don't already have it. Uh, that was nice. Thank you, Mother, my beautiful wife behind me. And we are also going to be doing Flight Simulator, or doing a virtual airline MMO rating. We'll be setting that up. We are going to be actually working with the Virtual Air Traffic Control Network, or VATSIM, and I am also a registered air traffic controller there. So a lot of cool stuff coming up as far as the gaming aspect. Not to mention of some other areas that I won't mention yet because it's still classified. I just want to make sure everybody knew the cool stuff that was coming up, and
So,
that's all I've got.
Awesome.
thank you, Shay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work.
I was Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
No.
Oh,
You're a little quiet.
Speak a little louder.
well, is that better?
I turned you up. Go ahead.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I have a sleeping baby on the other side of the room.
Oh, that
But
makes sense.
yeah, and he's being cranky today. But for those of you that don't know, I have a 2-week old. But I'm now father Alex, like they said. I'm doing the stream team stuff, like we said, coming up this in January. Like Mark said, on Wednesdays we will be doing the mental health talks, which it'll be a spot where if you've got something you want to talk about or something like that, reach out and let us know, and we will get it scheduled or we'll pull you in either any way. But a schedule for that, I'm just gonna put it out here. Right now we've got Mondays are Madison. She streams Monday nights. Uh, and then Tuesday, when Flippy is not working, we have him streaming. But I know this is a busy time for him. Wednesdays is going to be the talk. Thursdays, we're going to get started doing the ATS because we brought ATS into it now. And we're going to start streaming that so everybody can be a part of it. We got a big group so far. Friday nights, that's going to be Joker up there doing Star Citizen. Saturday is, like he was saying, we brought in Asian as a streamer, and he's going to start streaming our Battlefield nights on Saturdays. But yep, like they were saying, take clips of you playing everything like that, send it in so we can get it posted on all of it. But I also was talking to this group today. It's called Vets for Warriors. If nobody has heard of them, look them up. I signed up to be an ambassador for them as well because it's awesome for all of you veterans. It is 100% veteran based. It's a 24-hour call system for vets. Instead of calling the crisis line, you can call that number, and I'm going to put the number in the chat.
Wounded, no vet is a
Did he
lost
freeze?
cause. Probably.
It
Internet.
looks like he froze.
Yeah, internet's been kind of going in and out on him, it looked like. I think I have the information as well, and we can get it to everybody within the different chats.
Oh. Right. Gonna move him back to the audience then.
Yeah.
Um. Anybody else? Speak now, forever hold your peace, baby mama. You want to talk? Chris, you want to talk? Op4, you definitely don't want to talk. Boondin, you can say something. Fishnet.
Oh,
Oh
Op
God.
4 does want to talk. We need to. All right. All right, Scott, you're up
Hi.
here.
Just wanted to say hi, and everyone's doing a great job. But seriously, yeah, I can't wait for this next year. We got so much going on. I'm super excited about our prospects coming. Um, just wanted to say that. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Man of few
Bye.
words. All right, Asia.
Hi, Scott.
Asian.
Hello, I'm Asian. You may see me on Twitch with
Oh, really?
Joker, Nav, and everybody else. I'm under the name You Never Wonged. I want to speak on my wife's behalf. My wife is excited about the opportunity that Chua has given her, and she's doing research and she's just typing up a storm at night when she has time. I do have a conference call with the regional marketing director of Papa John's to talk about if I can get a hold of the people nationally through Papa John's to her as well. So that's
Do we need to?
something like
Do you want us to give you our nonprofit charter? We can give you
yes.
the nonprofit
I just give
IRS
me
letter.
any information that you guys can because I am also I've told uh, uh, Randall and Mark I talked to a Bass Pro Shop representative, and I do have tournaments set up for bow fishing next year. And once I get the hashtag Stalkers Fall by
Mhm.
Troa, I'll be wearing that T-shirt as a representation of Troa at those tournaments.
Yeah. It's coming soon.
Okay.
That's all. You can kick
Awesome.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
bye.
Oh, we got Mr. Chris
All right,
Allen.
Chris. Oh, who's that guy?
Right.
Oh
See if
wow,
I can
he
get
figured out his camera.
Hey.
Man,
right.
Philip. I mean, I'm sorry, Philip. I mean, Chris figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out. But I just wanted to hop on real quick and, the work that we're doing here, you talk about breaking down the stigma, every person who's on here, um, is proof that we've already broken down the stigma. We just need to keep this work that we're, doing going forward. Amber and I and the whole team, we're going to be working on, different fundraising activities. We do have to make sure that we are legal to do fundraising in, the states that we do fundraising in. But if you definitely know opportunities in your local area, if you ever just want, Amber or I to jump on a call or do a video chat with something, in the local area, please don't hesitate to reach out. I guess to the right email, not my personal email, but however it takes to get a hold of me, just get a hold of me. And you know, we're not going to be able to do this work alone. We're going to have to pull together and each do, our part. So, as of something happening in your local area and it can benefit TROA, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And always, 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 and I always say this, I try to not forget about it, but 988 is a resource that has been out for 3 years and a lot of people still don't know about it. And then the veteran side of it, press one. So again, whatever you can do to keep getting that word out, all the work we're doing is great. But when somebody's in crisis and they can't reach one of us, 988 is a 24/7 resource that is trained specifically for mental health issues and definitely any thoughts of suicide. So, please keep getting that word out there. That's all I got, guys. Thanks.
All right, thank you, sir. All right. You have. I was actually impressed with how many people came up. I'm pretty sure Austin and Randall were too, especially Op4 guy.
Yeah.
So we thank everybody for sure. and we will be doing these once a month next month. We're more than likely going to lay out for the follow for next year. It'll probably be coming in the next few weeks. All of the town halls for 2026, all of the board meetings for 2026, and all of the events will be posted within probably the next 2 to 3 weeks, to ensure that everybody's aligned and can schedule the time off if they need it. But without further ado, I thank everybody for coming to this Q4 town hall, and I hope it's been informative for you, and I hope you've learned a lot. Spread the word, tell your friends, get them to the Discord. Let's stop the stigma.
Yeah, thank you, and everybody on Twitch, keep an eye out for us to go back live with You Never Wrong on Battlefield 6. Thank you again, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, guys.